from Concord University in Athens, West Virginia, this is Mountain Lion News.
Welcome back to Mountain Lion News, here from the campus of Concord University. I'm Ross Klein.
And I'm Julian Patteray. This week's COVID-19 numbers for the state of West Virginia clocks in at 150,000 confirmed cases in the state. The counties with the most cases are Kanawha County and Berkeley County, respectively. Kanawha County has 14,000 confirmed cases, while Calhoun is the county with the fewest number of cases, clocking in at 273. In vaccination news, over 35% of the state has received at least one dose, with 27% of the state being fully vaccinated. The rise has been steady in vaccinations, with a little over 500,000 doses of the vaccine in the state left as of April 26. We here at Mountain Lion News have covered the COVID-19 pandemic throughout the semester and would like to say thank you to those who are continuing to follow guidelines. Make sure to schedule your first vaccination dose as soon as you can. We are nearing a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully, we will get back to some semblance of normal soon.
We begin our big national news story this week as the trial of former Minnesota police officer Derek Chauvin concluded, with Chauvin being ruled guilty on counts of second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter in the killing of George Floyd last June. The killing of Floyd sparked peaceful protests, riots, and a real struggle between the minorities of our country and the police. Calvin's sentencing is currently underway in Minneapolis.
Concord University held the March for Peace last Tuesday as students marched around the campus to promote a peaceful and nonviolent community. Dr. Berdecker, the professor who organized the march, says that he hopes this will start a movement across West Virginia. With the social unrest that has occurred not only in places of West Virginia, but our nation as a whole in recent months, the promotion of peace and civil living is something we all need in the world. Heads up, Mountain Lion students, as semester closes, final exams are about to arrive. Final exam week will begin Monday, May 3rd and run until Friday, May 7th. The library will extend its hours of operation till midnight starting the 3rd and lasting until Thursday the 6th. We wish all of our Mountain Lions the best of luck and great results on their finals.
And right after finals week will be Concord University's spring commencement ceremony. Concord University will have its spring commencement ceremony on Saturday, May 8th, and ceremonies will begin at 10 in the morning and will go till 5 that evening. We are excited that we are having a graduation in person this year, but to maintain COVID regulations, only 2 guests are allowed into the gym for each graduation. We here at Mountain Lion News want to congratulate the class of 2021 on their achievements.
Welcome back to our last edition of sports here on Mountain Lion News. I'm Riley Griffith. The NFL Draft starts this Thursday live from Cleveland, Ohio. And with a draft class like this one, the NFL, there's going to be some wild things going on. The San Francisco 49ers traded up to get the 3rd pick this year and have apparently narrowed down their selection to either Alabama quarterback Mac Jones or North Dakota State quarterback Trey Lance. The first 2 picks are presumed to be Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence and BYU quarterback Zach Wilson. And other notable names in this year's class include Florida tight end Kyle Pitts, Heisman-winning wide receiver Devontae Smith, and Oregon offensive tackle Penei Sewell. The draft lasts from Thursday night and will be held live till Saturday evening on ESPN and the NFL Network. Concord women's soccer concluded their season this past Sunday with a loss in the Mountain East Conference Championship game to Notre Dame College. Last fall, the Lady Mountain Lions won the conference title So our best hopes for the Concord women's soccer team to win 2 titles in 3 years next season. Concord baseball has been on a tear, sweeping West Virginia Wesleyan in their 4-game series and have won the first 2 matchups against Davis and Elkins in their 4-game series. The MEC baseball tournament begins on May 13th in Beckley. Concord softball split their series with Notre Dame College and will begin a 2-game series with Alderson Broadus, followed by a trio of games of 2-game series against Glenville State, West Virginia Wesleyan, and Davis and Elkins. Concord track and field competed at the University of Charleston in the last chance qualifying meet and competed at West Virginia Wesleyan this past couple weeks, with standouts from the meets being Weitzel and Isaac Prather going 1 and 2 in the steeplechase, with Weitzel's time of 9 minutes being a new school record and placing him 6th nationally in Division II. Junior Hannah Altizer also broke the women's 5K record here, running a time of 18 minutes and 18 seconds, breaking Chelsea Calloway's record that held since 2012. At the Wesleyan meet, senior Kirsten Schrader was the runner-up in the 400-meter dash, and her time now puts her top 10 in the conference. Men's and women's track and field will travel to Glenville State May 2nd through the 4th for the conference meet. Well, that is all we have for sports here at MLN for the semester. And graduating in a couple weeks, this is my final broadcast news. I want to take some time to say a big thank you to every student I've worked with at Mountain Lion News over my 4 semesters in the newsroom. I want to especially thank Rob Hoffman for being my guide and showing me the ropes on being on camera when I first came to Concord, and to William Bailey, the man that makes these broadcasts happen and gets them out. He puts a lot of time to make sure we look good just for future jobs, and I will always appreciate that. I also want to thank Brock Witt of our radio director here. I knew nothing about radio when I first started his class my sophomore year, and now my job post-college is going to be with radio. So a big thank you to him for getting me prepared for my job currently. With that being said, for the final time, I'm Riley Griffith, and we will send it over back to Ross and Julian at the desk.
That was awesome. Thank you, Riley. And we will miss you a lot here at Mountain Lion News. Now we switch gears as we give you esports report written up by our very own esports contributor, Dakota Shreve. With the season coming to an end, Concord Esports were able to get 2 top 5 finishes this season. Concord Maroon placed 3rd, and Concord Gray placing 5th out of over 260 competing teams. Concord Gray was able to finish with a respectable 9-8 record, seeing that they did not win any games the previous season. Concord Maroon were able to finish their 2nd undefeated season in a row, still being the only team to ever go undefeated in the Collegiate Call of Duty League. And now they have done it back-to-back times. Their record stands at 17-0 with an undefeated map count at 114-0 in combined seasons. Some are excited to see what is going to happen next year with some of their seniors leaving. Will Concord still be a top contender in the coming season? Who's to say? But we are excited to see what our esports team has in store in the near future.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Mountain Lion News. I want to thank all of our seniors who are graduating that have been a part of our MLN team this semester, those being the great Riley Griffith, Brandon Roberts, Hannah Gates, and Seth McVeigh. I also want to give a big thank you to our crew that has worked behind the scenes putting the show together. And I lastly want to thank our instructor, William Bailey, for helping all of us and making sure the show is in the best shape it can be. For all of us here at Mountain Lion News, I'm Ross Klein.
And I'm Julian Patteray. Have a wonderful and safe summer, West Virginia. And we will be back here with more Mountain Lion News in the fall. Take care.